All right, it's day 14, and the question is, what is Ingrid Valdez's accept ability? Now, this is easy to find. If you just go over to the Rippaverse.com characters page, you can find Ingrid there. And right at her main introduction page, we find a little bit more about her. She has long black hair and a dark green and black armored suit. Her powers actually originate from her body, not her suit, but the suit is used to channel those abilities. Unlike the rest of her team on Alphacore, she cannot fly just like Isom. So let's check out her abilities. She knows martial arts. She's a wirecaster, and she also does detective work. And we see that a lot in Alphacore number 1. Now, what does wirecasting do for Ingrid Valdez? Let's take a look at the comics. She is the 3rd member in Alphacore. It's led by Brian Solari. She was referred to Brian by Braxwell, who is the 2nd person on the Alphacore team. So Braxwell brought her in. Here's a snippet of a panel from Isom number 2 that shows the energy wires coming out of her shoulder and kind of being tucked in to her side. We actually have a better view of that in Alphacore number 1, where she's sitting down with Wilkins, and as you can see real close there, the wires actually are tucked in by her wrist. This is probably just to hold it in idle position, but it seems like the wires just have to come out of her shoulders at a certain length, and so it needs to be tucked away so it's not in the way. Now, just to close off, how powerful are those wires? We see here during a fight in Alphacore number 1, Ingrid is able to pull on Galvin by his ankle and just throw him across the room. Not only that, Ingrid's energy wires are so powerful that it can even break down an airplane